In the Brampton Mandir case, one more person has been arrested following the incident on November 3. The regional police issued a statement saying investigators from the 21 Division Criminal Investigations Bureau and Strategic Investigation team have arrested and charged another individual involved in the violent demonstration at the Brampton Mandir. One more arrest, viewers, following India after it issued a warning to Canada to ensure the security of the Hindus in Canada. Another arrest in the Brampton Mandir case. I'm joined in by Senior Executive Editor Abhishek Kapoor on the phone line. Very good morning to you, Abhishek. Another arrest has been made in the Brampton temple attack case. This, of course, is coming after India pulled up Canada over the attacks on temples and Hindu regional religious institutions and Hindu minorities there. What's your take on that?
Well, you see, the two might not be connected, Kriti, because there seems to be a pattern which is emerging in all the arrests, 3 or 4, that the Peel police has made in the Brampton violence episode, and which is that only those people who defended the temple against the Khalistani vandals are being targeted or profiled through these arrests. We are yet to hear any of those Khalistanis from the gang that carried out that attack and vandalism at the Brampton Hanuman temple have still to be or have been arrested. So I think it's clear that a certain pattern is being followed, certain community being targeted, which happens to be the community which was defending the temple, the community of Hindus that were peacefully carrying out their prayers till the time that violence was inflicted upon in a very organized, orchestrated manner. I mean, the fact that the Prime Minister of India for the first time has spoken in the entire India-Canada standoff, for the diplomatic row that's been going on for a year and a half, underscores the seriousness with which India takes. And despite that, and despite all the connections that have emerged between the local police and some of the Khalistani elements who have infiltrated the law enforcement agencies, the fact that Canada, the RCMP had to suspend one of the constables because he was off duty and participating in the Khalistani violence that targeted the Hindu temple in Brampton last week. It is becoming clear that there are no lessons learned, that the Trudeau regime is following a certain agenda, which essentially is about propping up the faltering political fortunes of Justin Trudeau and his Liberal Party, even at the expense of wrecking a great people-to-people India-Canada relationship.
Right, Abhishek. Now, this person that has been arrested, 35-year-old Inderjeet Gosal of Brampton, do you think his arrest will sort of pacify or better the ties or at least pacify the Ministry of External Affairs that had expressed a strong condemnation of these attacks?
Look, there is no question of pacifying or otherwise. This is an internal law and order situation of Canada. But, Kriti, the point that emerges is that Hindu community, in fact, is getting targeted. So the whole point of giving patronage to the Khalistanis stands. The whole point of giving protection to the extremism of these Khalistani elements, despite the likes of former Prime Minister of British Columbia, Ujjwal Dosanjh, coming out and saying that not all Sikh community members in Canada are Khalistanis, that by and large the Sikh community does not identified with this, small minority of extremist Khalistani elements within Canada. Despite that, if the Canadian government continues to racially profile and target the Hindu community, instead it speaks volumes about the clear agenda that's really come out over the last 1 month since Justin Trudeau gave that deposed before that parliamentary committee which was looking into foreign interference and the manner in which Trudeau presented what has happened between India and Canada in a pronounced manner and clearly sought to obfuscate on the issue of the larger Chinese interference in favor of his party that has happened in Canada. Having said that, I think no lessons learned. The Trudeau regime is really hell-bent on effectively destroying a great relationship between India and Canada, and this latest arrest happens to be one more example of that.
Sure. Right. Well, thanks, Abhishek, for speaking to us and sharing those details and your opinions. With that, viewers, we will move on